Well, we've got ourselves another project behind me. This one was extremely out of the blue, appeared out of nowhere, turned back up. Never thought I would see this truck again. Yes, you heard me right. I never thought I would see this truck again. This was previously once my old truck. I owned it about 8 years ago. When I was about 19, I didn't really know much about cars at the time. Drove this thing for an entire summer, ended up blowing up the motor and whatnot, and didn't know enough at the time, and it ended up in the state it's currently in 8 years ago when I sold it. And I've always wanted to find this truck again, always wanted to, but it's never turned up, and I've never really tried to look because I just didn't have the money every time I wanted to. And it ironically came up for sale a few weeks ago, and showed it to my friends that were all around me at the time when I had it, and they couldn't believe it, and I had accepted that it was never going to be back. But my friends all helped me out and made this happen and brought this truck back for me, so I hope everybody enjoys this video. My original introduction was a little to this video because I started at like 1 a.m. in the middle of this road trip, and yeah, so I wanted to make this just as a little bit better of an introduction to this truck, and just wanted to say thank you to all my friends that made this happen. It is wonderful to see this thing here again, and yeah, I just overall can't believe it. So enjoy the video of us going to pick up my old truck. Up in the upper half of Michigan. I don't know, where are we? You know Michigan better. Mackinac City. Are we 4 hours in? I'm tired, I can't think. 5. We're 5 hours in. We've got a truck and a trailer. We are on a bit of a fun road trip. It is currently like 2 a.m. We left at 9 something. We are on our way to bring back one of the vehicles that got away a long time ago. Gonna just leave it at that for now. We'll enjoy the B-roll until we get there. Should be fun. Become daylight, and we are getting very close. How far away are we?
11 miles.
Not too shabby. See what happens when we get there. Probably won't film much, but maybe give a couple sneak peeks of it before we get it loaded and see what happens from there.
346 minutes later.
Well, we didn't film anything at the guy's house, just kind of talked a bunch and reminisced about the truck, but we got a truck on the trailer. Our next stop, I'll walk around it and show it off a little bit of what I got rid of years ago and what is now returning.
Datsun, shame. I have one in my life, that's fine.
You can live vicariously through mine.
Behold, you peasants, you're being graced with the presence of a Datsun. Show your respect.
Well, here it is. This is my old 1984 Datsun 720 4x4. This thing is an absolute unit. It's got a little bit rougher over the years. I sold it 6 years ago, but when I had gotten it, it had come from Arizona the year before. Completely rust-free, beautiful shape, motor's in the bed. I'll get more into the story on this later once we're back, but this is my old truck. Drove this when I was right out of high school, had a blast with it. Both these guys remember it and had a blast with it. Joey got me all these stickers for it. There's that one, there's a roadkill sticker in it. Nothing's changed about it since we got rid of it. She's coming home though. Nothing but excitement. Dang, I'm about coming home. Yep. Uh-huh. We have officially made it back to where we started the video. Crazy that this is going good. We got the truck. Got another 4 hours to go. The weather is turning on us a little bit. It is sadly all wet and sloppy now. Truck is sadly getting covered in salt and all that other stuff, but we'll make sure this thing gets cleaned, get all the crap off of it, but a few more hours to go. We'll be home. The Datsun will finally be back in the rightful possession. We have ran into some wonderful road conditions.
There's a road here?
There is somewhat of a road here. Nothing's been plowed. The old Datsun's just getting covered back here. Poor old girl. Just wonderful.
We love it here.
Nothing but the best.
Oh god, the trailer's
it's sliding
down the hill.
100%.
Is it already sliding?
Yes,
The trailer's
it was
sliding down the hill.
Oh, interesting.
It's that slick.
Interesting.
This is fun. This is a fun trip.
We'll just take her easy, you know?
Oh yeah.
Sliding all the way.
Always exciting. Wonderful unplowed roads. Last night coming through the same road, there was deer laying in the middle of the road. There was guts everywhere.
That one was nasty. That one was fresh.
What an experience.
So, we're hoping we just make it through here unscathed now.
Yep.
We will definitely see. It's going to be a fun one.
gotta go fast enough that the trailer doesn't slide into the fucking ditch.
That's...
Jesus Christ, this is dumb.
I mean, we've done worse, right?
100%.
I know I have.
I have, towing my own stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You're towing one of your own items. Just the trailer. Well, I'd say we've been going through just a little bit of snow. How's the driving, Joey?
It's grand.
Fantastic.
Holy man.
That's all that
Diesel's just pulling me all over the place here quick. Mush, Diesel, mush. Oh, poor Datsun. The only snow she's ever been in.
It is compacted.
Some good snow finally.
Yeah.
Oh, there's these
The back of the truck.
Whole back of the truck. Oh, the poor Datsun. She is completely covered with snow on the inside. We're definitely getting a little bit of snow on the inside too, just there's a couple holes in the firewall. Yeah, not too bad. We got a little bit of snow buildup in here too.
Inside.
Yeah, there's a couple holes in the firewall. There's a little bit, couple spots where snow got in on the inside, but that's a minor detail. Poor truck. Well, we stopped in at the car wash. We decided with how much snow that was packed in on this thing to spend the time and get the frame and the body washed off, because I don't want this sitting till spring with all that salt on it. So luckily I was able to go through and wash it. We're now running home to go unload it, so I think this is probably the last clip you'll see of us doing this tonight. Just because it's getting late, getting dark, kind of getting hard to film stuff. And we're just going to push this off in the driveway and call it a night. I'll probably mess around with it tomorrow, get it pushed around, situated in my yard, but we have it back. My Datsun has returned after 7 or 8 years. It's absolutely crazy. I can't thank these crazy guys enough. Plus Brandon, but Brandon's not here at the moment.
Yep.
But
We wanted Brandon to
We
be
wanted
here.
Brandon to be
Yeah,
here very much.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Can't thank you guys enough for helping me bring her home. All right. Well, it has been a few weeks since we got home with the Datsun. A couple days ago, me and Brandon, we pulled the motor out of the bed of the Datsun just because I really had to know if it was good or not. So we pulled it out, we got it on a stand here, and started tearing into it a little bit, and we sadly found out that the motor will need work if we decide to use it. Cylinder number 1 sadly had water sitting in it, and the piston is seized. The cylinder walls are very rusted and pitted now. But this engine sat in the back of the truck for about 7 years, 8 years, you know. It was laying on its side, so I was very hopeful that maybe nothing got in it, and it was looking really good. We did find a little bit of ice up in the valve cover, and we took the valve cover off, but we cleared that out, and the whole valve train is really good shape. Cylinders 4, 3, and 2 are basically perfect. Little rust dots here and there, but 1 or 2 per cylinder. Could be cleaned up so easily. Cylinder 1 is sadly just, well, no good. I would show you. I sadly have my borescope at work at the moment, otherwise I would show you, but kind of unsure what's going to happen with this. My friends kind of want me to mess around with it. It's kind of just, let's blow it apart and see if we can get it running, but not sure where I'm at with it. As much as I would love to throw this motor back in the Datsun and get to experience it how it was one more time, another part of me doesn't want to. I've experienced this motor, I've had fun with that truck with this motor, and it's not the vibe that I really want to go for if I put this truck back together. Well, I will put this truck back together. There is no ifs on this one. I will build this truck this time. So, yeah, unsure what we're going to do with it. Unsure of what I have really planned for it. It's probably it might be a year before we do get to building this truck, just because I need to acquire parts and figure things out and figure out what I want to do with it. And besides, we have the drift car to finish. We have the Blazer project we're going to be jumping into. And there's all kinds of stuff. I got projects coming out my ears, so I'm going to acquire parts for the Datsun, and we're going to get it put outside until spring. And once spring comes along, I will probably do a update video. I want to clean it out completely, figure out what's what I have, what I don't have anymore, and then we're going to be putting it up in the storage shed until we can get around to doing something with it. So I hope everybody has enjoyed the video. I know it's definitely not filmed the best. I need to start kind of breaking down myself to actually film more and be more thorough on what I am filming and what I'm making videos on, rather than just these random clips thrown together all over the place. But I hope everybody enjoyed this one. This is probably one of my favorite videos that I've gotten to make, of just being able to actually go get my old truck. And once again, I can't thank Joey, Duncan, and Brandon enough for making it happen to bring the truck home. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. So I hope everybody's enjoyed it. If you're enjoying my videos, please give me a like and a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And we're just going to keep trucking along here and keep working on projects, so stay tuned.